Yeah. Oh, God, I have viewers. There's a big ass tornado outside or some shit. Yeah, like fucking tornado shit going on. Yeah, so I'm up early. I'm gonna probably go to McDonald's or something later. What kind of shit are you people talking this early in the morning? Morning. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, I have a shit ton of flowers. Hold on a second. Let me see. What's this? Oh, I have to change the chat. Okay. I don't know. It sounded like a tornado was ripping through. Yeah, even the cat came out and started screaming and shit. The cat was freaking out. Wild cat's coming out. Something's up with my tripod. It's like broken or something. I don't know. There, that's better, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I can't see shit. Oh, that's why. Okay. No, you still can't see shit. Yeah, it's crazy out here, man. There's some type of tornado. Nah, we've had tornadoes before. I'm probably gonna go to McDonald's for breakfast. I'm making coffee. Yeah, I eat the McDonald's breakfast usually, but it's so early. No, I'm gonna make coffee. Yeah, it's all windy and crazy outside all of a sudden. It woke me up early. I'm gonna turn this light off. Oh, it got dark in here. I think most men are poor because you're constantly talking about me being poor. It's like a projection. I never had a money problem ever in my life. I think men are broke bitches that don't like women with money. Yeah, and they try to project. Oh, men definitely don't like women with money, I could tell. Yeah, just by being on the live streams. You know what I mean? Like, if you have money and you're a female, it's almost like a threat to their life. They're seeing it as some type of threat. With money, yeah, if a woman has money, a man gets upset and runs away because there's no control. So if I have money, that's going to be an issue for you because you don't have any value to add to my life or any woman's life, really. Yeah, because the female already has money. Does that make sense? Kind of. So I'm noticing a lot of shit about the internet is where men's true colors come out. Like they play video games. They're scared of women with money. Yeah, men are afraid of women that have money. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm noticing men are scared shitless. But I've just noticed this on the internet recently since I started live streaming. That men are scared shitless of women. Yeah, you are. You're scared shitless of them. Yeah, you're afraid they have money. You're afraid they have more education. You're straight up scared shitless. Yeah, I'm noticing this over time. Oh, shit's hilarious. Yeah, I guess a female with money is causing men to cry and be scared of money. Yeah, they'll say you're lonely when women love to be alone. It's the men can't be alone. They cry without a man group. Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, I have all the money, buddy. I don't need you. I got the money. Yeah, I won the lottery. All they do is cry over your tits. Look. That's true, Wayne Schultz. That's true. Very true. Yeah, you're scared of money. I'm noticing all this shit by being online. You know what I mean? Like, I've noticed all this weird shit about men, about how they're scared of women that have education. They're scared of women with money. They play video games up to the age of 50 years old. It's like the 50 and 60-year-old men don't play video games. You know what I'm saying? So men in their 30s and 40s are still playing video games. Oh, man. No, I'm not saying you're scared of women. I'm saying you're scared of women with money. I love everything about my life. I never regretted anything ever in my life. And what the fuck? They're saying you want them and need them and you hate your life. You're like projecting everything. Projecting onto YouTube live streams. Yeah. I don't know. I just been on the live stream for a couple months. This is a new channel. And these people are fucking pathetic. How I could just sit here and they'll be like, you hate your life. You have a kid, you have a dog, you have a cat, you have a horse, they just constant. It's constant. They have to tell you that you're happy or you're sad. They have to tell you you have money or you don't have money. They have to tell you what your pussy smells like and what it doesn't smell like. They have to tell you like all this shit men are doing as they play video games. So then I'll go onto your channel and I'll research your channel and you're just playing video games. Yeah, this is like the collapse society or something. You just sit on here and be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I don't have to say anything. You'll cry. It doesn't matter. You'll just cry over me. Oh my God. They hate cats, I guess. Yeah, like men got something against cats. They got some weird cat thing going on where like they hate cats or something. I don't know. They just look at women, they scroll through the live streams and they just attack people in groups. I guess. I don't know. I could sit here and never know what the fuck these people are talking about, and I'll just sit here and let them just attack you. They're like, you're this, you're old, you're young, you're beautiful, you're ugly, you're smart, you're stupid. It's like two completely contrasting different opinions of one person sitting. And I don't have to say anything for you to hate me or figure out how much money I have. I got plenty of fucking money for you to be scared of. We know that. Yeah, I'm hated, Mr. Mike. No, I'm hated by a lot of people. Yeah, especially in government. Yeah, the government can't fucking stand me. Nah, they tried to poison me and kill me and shit. I can walk in a room and piss everybody off in like 2 minutes. And some people see it as a gift, and the other people see it as a threat. Yeah. No, I worked for the government my whole life. This shit's hilarious. No, I have way too much fun. I'll probably end up calling the FBI and giving them a letter or some shit. This shit's hilarious. Yeah, men just cry over women. They cry over random women they don't know. But you're showing a trend. It's all men. Yeah, it's all just a bunch of men in groups crying over women. It's not women doing it to other women. Yeah, it's men doing it to women. So the men don't like women. They do not like women, no matter what. It doesn't matter what their age is, how much money they have. They do not like women. It has nothing to do with me. No, they really don't. I'm telling you. They play video games. They play a lot of video games. I'm never going to be with somebody that sits there and plays fucking video games all day. I told you there's a storm. Yeah, it's crazy windy outside. Yeah, it's early. Shit's hilarious. No, I'm just gonna since I have to tip off the FBI to let them know that the live streams, weird shit's going on in the live streams. So what you do on the live stream is illegal outside of the internet. You're hiding. So what you're doing is you're hiding behind the internet, but your illegal activity, it would be illegal if you were out in public doing what you're doing. So the FBI has to do an investigation, which they probably already have on live streams. Yeah, they have to do an investigation because I said, and I'm the boss. Oh, fuck, dude. This shit's hilarious. Let's see what my service is like. It's okay. No, it's not that great. There we go. Now it's better. You have to, like, stick this thing way back in the window. Fuck. There we go. I'm trying to get good service. So yeah, what you're doing on the internet's illegal. Out in the real world, if you ganged up on a female and started attacking, you'd end up in jail. So the FBI has to do a cyber investigation. Because I said so, and I'm the boss. Yeah, I have a lot of haters. Yeah, they hate women. What I've learned so far is that men hate women on the internet. No, that's what I learned on the internet. So I never knew how much men hated women until I got on the live stream, which was recently. You have to understand, I just started this channel. And women out there don't realize that men hate their fucking guts. Yeah, women are running around thinking that men are like, yeah, they're actually little pussy broke bitches, lazy video gamers, old men. And they want you to hate your life, but you don't. They want you to be poor, but I'm not poor. They want me to be ugly, but I'm not ugly. They want me to be old, but I'm not old. Yeah, it's like they want you to be a certain way, but you're not. So it pisses them off. I've done a lot of projects, psychological warfare operations for the government. And this is the only place where you could be yourself. Because the government will arrest you if you were to be yourself somewhere else. You'd be under arrest. So you're online thinking it's okay. For now it is, but the FBI and Tech Force, the new Tech Force Trump started, they're going to get a letter from me describing your criminal behavior on the internet, on the live stream, specifically YouTube live streams. YouTube has demonetized people for a reason. YouTube's going around demonetizing for a reason right now. Yeah, because you can't fund somebody that's out here breaking the law. And these live streams, a lot of them, if you did what you were doing out in public, you'd be arrested. Men have tried to kill me for money. Yeah, men have tried to kill me for money. Yes, men don't like women with money. They have tried to poison me and kill me for money. Men don't like me because I'm the boss, the director. Yeah, they don't like that I'm the boss. They don't like money. They don't like women. They don't like women's beauty. They don't like anything about women. They rather play video games with men. And they get in these groups of men that think like they do to attack the females. Yeah, so since I've been on YouTube, I just get attacked by groups of men. So that's telling me how they really feel. but they would be arrested out in the real world, out in public. They're not arrested online. Do you understand? Yeah, men are like scared shitless of women. I never knew how much of a pussy little bitch they are until I got on the internet. No, and this is a new channel. So when you go to my channel, the channel was created in November. And I just got on I had to get 50 subscribers to live stream, and now I have 1,000 subscribers. Because they're all just a bunch of video game playing men. I've been clicking on my subscribers stuff. Like, I'll check out some of my subscribers. The majority of them are men that play video games. What the fuck? Yeah, they're fucking losers. They're trying to get me to think I'm poor when I'm rich. They try to get you to think that something's wrong when everything's great. They try to say this, but it's the exact opposite, because they're trying to get you to be somebody that they want you to be, but you're not. So they cry like a bitch. Women don't gang up on other women and do what you do on the internet and then go play video games. They don't do that. You do. Yeah, I have a hard time believing these men have healthy relationships at all. They think women are lonely. Like, I get a lot. They're like, you're lonely, you're lonely. I'm like, no, I don't like people. I don't want people around me. How am I lonely when I'm trying to get rid of you? Yeah, they'll like say you're lonely. They'll say you're tired. They'll say you're poor. I'm like, what are you? They're trying to convince you to hate your life on the internet. Groups of men convince you to try to hate your life, but I don't. Life's great, buddy. Like, what the fuck? Pathetic. Yeah, they're just like standing around crying over your pussy on the internet. Men really do not like women. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if you're married or not. That guy don't fucking like you. It don't matter. He don't fucking like you. No matter what you do, no matter how much money you have, no matter what you look like, that man does not like women. It's not just you. He hates all the women. Because I don't even know these people. All I got to do is record. And as soon as I press record, I'm a drug addict, prostitute, stripper, whore that stole everything, and I want you, and I need you, and oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, it's like constant narrative. They're running constant narratives on a random stranger's life. Dude, you're running a narrative on a stranger. Yeah, they have to run some narrative of how you want them. They're fucking losers. They're like, you're poor, but I'm rich. You're sad, but I'm happy. You're old, but I'm in the best health I've ever been in my life. Like, it's the opposite of what they project. It's fucking weird. Ah, shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've only experimented with this for a little while. And we're finding out that the men are the pussy little bitch. Yeah, even women or other women are going to see you're a little bitch. I'm not the only one that sees you're a little bitch. Yeah, I got random strangers trying to convince me that I'm sad and I did something. Like, it's fucking just weird, dude. Fucking loser fucks. I've already been rich. I've already owned 5 houses, you fucking retards. I already own 7 houses and a mansion. I've already traveled the world. You're a fucking little kid. They're like a bunch of little fucking kids or something. Fuck, I don't know. I guess. They're like, your eyes, your throat. I'm like, fucking whack jobs. You're the one watching my live stream. I'm not watching your live stream because you're fucking retarded and I never watch your live stream. I go to your guys' live streams, it's video games. You're playing video games on the live stream. Why would I want to watch that? Yeah, you're like a fucking loser to me. Grown men gathering to play video games. And then that cop shot that other cop over a video game. Yes, cops are shooting cops over video games. Did you know that? I guess men are afraid of money. I guess men are shitless of any female that has any type of education. That's why they won't let women get educated in other countries. Because of this shit right here. They'll start crying about money and be like, does she have more money than me? Yes, I have more money than you. Yes, I'm of the authority. I have an authority. Yes, I work for the government, an authority position. Yes, I make decisions. Yes, I can call the FBI and they will do an investigation. Yes, they will hear my voice when I speak and they will follow orders or they will be sued and thrown in jail. You're under federal investigation. Yeah, these people are fucking psycho. They want to think that you're not worth anything or that you're not worthy or something. I don't know. They want to think you don't deserve something. Why? I have everything I want. There's nothing I want. If I want something, I go buy it. If I need something fixed, I go fix it. I pay somebody to fix it. Like, I don't know what the issue is. They hate that you just sit there. I don't know. They hate women that sit. Stop. Stop. This shit's fucking hilarious. What the fuck? Yeah, they have to tell you that you're sad. They're like, yeah, you're sad over a kid. You're sad over a cat. You're sad over this. What are you talking? They have to convince you of your own emotions. Does that make sense? Yes, the random stranger on the other side of the screen is trying to convince you of how you feel. I lost nothing. Do you understand that? I never lost a court case. That's why I'm in the position I'm in. Okay. All right. You're under federal investigation. You're threatened by women with money. You're threatened by women with education. This is why the other countries don't allow it. They don't allow women to do stuff because this is why. They'll end up like you. A bunch of mad men that play video games in large groups, I guess. I don't know, dude. I haven't figured it out yet. Huh. But the investigation goes on. I'll gather evidence. And we'll figure out the psychology of what you is and why I should hate my life. Tell me why I should hate my life. Stop, dude. Stop right now. Shit's fucking hilarious. They have to tell you why you should hate your life. Okay. I told you I'm going to die on this live stream. I'm going to die laughing. They have to gather men. They have to gather men in large groups. This is pathetic. To say I'm lonely and I'm poor. When I'm rich and I want to get the fucking away from people as far as possible. Like, it's weird. They're the opposite. That's what I'm saying. It's like the opposite. So they have to gather men in large groups to convince or tell a stranger how they feel. A stranger why they should hate their life. Hate life. Oh, fuck. I can't do this anymore. It's too I told you I was gonna die laughing on here. I'm gonna fucking die laughing. So hold on a second. Men, they have to gather men in large groups to convince or tell a stranger why they should hate life. It looks like projection. They play video games. I'll do research. I'll do the research on the subscriber, and the subscriber's just some video game bitch. Oh my God. Stop. Stop. I can't do this. Like military people. Do you think military people sit around playing video games? Like real military people? Okay. Okay, hold on. Stop. I can't. It's too funny. I don't even know what I was going to write anymore. I'm done. This shit's... I'm going to continue with the investigation. Gathering evidence, I guess, of why men hate women. Men are trained. They're trained or manipulated to hate women. If a male likes a female, the other men gather against him. Wow. This is amazing. This is the women don't do this. They do, but not as often as men. Yeah. So they do what men do, but not very many of them. Holy shit, I might be more of a man than all these men. This is fucking nuts. They're lazy. So you're saying men are lazy. And that's why they do what they do. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. So they attack the female for being successful? They attack the female with work ethic. Because they're lazy? They have to say you're sad. Yeah, they have to try to convince you you're sad and lonely and poor when you're rich, happy, and trying to get the fuck away from people. It's the total opposite of what the fuck is going on. Oh, what losers. Yeah, they're like losers following around the winner. I'll laugh myself to death on this fucking thing. Okay, so men are lazy, so they attack the female with work ethic because they feel less than. It's like crabs in a barrel. It's crabs in a barrel. Yeah, that whole scenario is playing out with the men. That's why they hate... So they are being programmed to hate women in the movies. I see that. That's been proven. So the FBI already gathered data on why men want to kill women. It's because in the movies they kill women in the movies. Why men just want to, like, rip all the women's clothes off and kill them. It's because that's what they do in the movies. Does that make sense? Or the video game, like Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, they're like little Grand Theft Auto bitches. And they hate women with money? So if I have money, the man has to say I'm poor to make him feel like he has money. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's getting weird. It's like a mirror almost, but the opposite mirror. So you have dark and light. So if I'm dark and I look in the mirror, there's a light. And if you're light and you look in the mirror, there's a dark. I don't know how to explain that. Yeah, it's fucking weird, man. The fuck? They gotta run a whole narrative here. Yeah, they gotta run a whole fucking narrative up in here. What the fuck? They don't do anything. They just cry about how you're poor but you're not poor. How you're old but you're not old. How you're this but you're not. You're the opposite of everything they're saying. What choice? When did I choose a bad choice for my position? I'm the fucking boss. They're looking at a millionaire saying, you're there because of your choices. No shit, bitch. Oh, you're gonna get sued. There will be an investigation. Nah, somebody will have to rewrite my notes for me and put it together. Because I'm not doing it. Handwriting's significant. It's too authentic to be duplicated or faked. Oh man, the internet's been interesting. Yeah, I haven't been on here very long. They're like, you need a man, you want to be with me. Yeah, they try to convince you that you want to be with the man. But really you're trying to be alone. It's the opposite of what they're projecting. Why? I want them, but I'm trying to be alone. This is hilarious. Thanks for making me a millionaire, you little retards. You little gamer bitches. You little video game fucking generation of retard. Fat transgender faggot generation. As I try to get away from you, you say I want you and I need you for money, but I have more money. Then say I want them for money, but they don't have any money. And I have all the money. Oh my god. Then they have to say I want them for money when I have more money than you. But I have more money than you, so why would I want you for money when you're a broke bitch? Yeah, it's the opposite of what they're projecting. I want money but have all the money, but have plenty of money. Stop. This is getting fucking way out of control, dude. I'm gonna create a book. I'm gonna write a book. Yeah, well, I'm writing it now. But I ain't typing this shit up. Because I'm not gonna rewrite this shit. Somebody has to make sense of this garbage. And then I'll have to pay them to make sense of it, I guess. I don't know. This is hilarious. This is one of the most epic projects I've ever done in government. I'm telling you right now. What I'm doing is going to be the most epic shit in government. Your government's already collapsed. Yeah, the Epstein Diddy situation, and then Disney, NASA, they're all raping kids. Your whole government's fucked. So now I'm online. And, yeah, it's just another project. This is just another psychological warfare operation. Men just stand around you and cry like a bitch. Like, you guys don't even have a vehicle, and I'm over here driving a $50,000 custom Dodge, and you don't even have a vehicle, and you're saying I want you and I need you, and I'm lonely and poor. Bitch, I drive a turbo diesel. Ain't nobody driving around turbo diesel poor. You understand? Do you understand that? Rocket science. Stop. I have too much fun. and might need to secure the happiness immediately. Yeah, women are having way too much fun watching men think they give a fuck. Yeah, they think I give a fuck about them. Like, why? You just don't do anything. I've done been the boss, CEO, bitch. I'm rich, bitch. Trust funds, scholarships. Like, lived the greatest. I've had 3 scholarships, 2 different trust funds. You're not fucking with me. I don't give a fuck about you. They're like, you're poor and tired, you're old and hungry, and you're this and you're that. I'm like, I'm the opposite, bitch. I'm like the exact opposite. I want to be alone and I can't get alone because the men are crying like a bitch. I lost nothing. Nothing's stolen. Nothing's lost. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you think you're like them. It's fucking weird, man. They'll say you're sad. They're like, you're sad. You're sad. About what? About your choices. Why? I'm a millionaire. What choice? They're like random people on the internet, dude. Look, staring dead center in the fucking eyes of a millionaire, telling the millionaire they're poor. Stop, dude. This is why we did the project. Because there's people out here that think it's funny. Because it is funny, damn it. Oh, you guys are going to have to own up to what you say and do on the internet. You'll end up in jail. Around me, you're going to end up in fucking jail. Watch. I don't care. I got your IP address. Yeah, send in the sheriff and the FBI. I want to meet my... I want to meet my new employees. Yeah, men are coming up with schemes and scams and setups to attack women in teams. You're going to jail. Oh, now we got some gay pedophile gamers up in here. You're going to jail too, you little bitch. The fuck are these people doing now? What kind of lie do they have to come up? They have to come up with lies to fit a random ego they don't have. You guys have random egos you've created out of thin air. They're fighting their own ego. I'm good. I don't know I was sad over this or sad over that or didn't have money. This is the first I've ever known about that. This is the first I've heard that. Stop. I gotta run a different operation. Yeah, hold on. Somebody else has to do what I'm doing because this is fucking hilarious. Just get on the internet. No, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Just get on the internet. You don't have to say anything. Just sit there and watch these people run a whole fucking narrative on your life, dude. They're gonna run a whole fucking narrative on your life. And you'll be like, what? When was I a drug addict prostitute that stole everything? What, when, what day? Over identity, over my own, over strangers' identities? They're fighting a stranger over their own ego. Oh my god. Stop. This shit's... I could sit here and not say anything and you'll say all this shit. Oh my god, dude. I have no idea I was supposed to be sad and lonely and poor. Like, you're sad, lonely, and poor. Why? Because I said so. All right, if you say so, buddy. This is too much fun. And then you'll get the guys that are like, hold on, you'll get the people. I'm not done. This shit's too much fun. Hold on, you'll get the ones that be like, forts. Like, and I'm sitting here on the live stream like, you're sad, lonely. Show us your tits. Fart. Sad, lonely. You're poor, sad, lonely. Drug, sex. Show us your tits. Fart. That's manhood. And video games. Right now. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. Everything stop right now. This is why you have decline in birth rate. Okay. Alright. That's why I have to write everything down. It's fucking hilarious. I'm gonna make a book and sell the book online. Sell it on the YouTube channel. Yeah, you'll have to buy the book. I'm gonna write a book. You're gonna help me. The haters are gonna help me become who I am. I don't even know who you people are, but you be under federal investigation now, I'm telling you. Because if you did this shit out in public, you'd be arrested. So I'm thinking you're just hiding behind the internet. And if you're hiding behind the internet, AI and the FBI, and they have to figure out a way to come after you. They better figure it out. Track their IP, then the cell phone, then the address. You're gonna have to. Yeah, you can't. Some of them will be flagged and targeted for investigation or probed. So I'll only take a handful and probe. But I'm gonna select a few, yeah. It'll take time. Yeah, it'll take 5 years to make an arrest on this fucking thing. Yeah, a lot of these men are people pleasers. So they can't be authentic. Because they all have to stay in a group and they're afraid to be alone. Yeah, I'm noticing that women want to be alone and men want to stay in a group. It's the opposite. They just project. Men group while women stay alone. Women love being alone. But they project loneliness. But it's the opposite. Opposite land. It's an opposite mirror of themselves. Okay, so hold on, I was gonna say something else. I forgot what it was. That's why I have to write everything down. I hope I could pay somebody to type these notes up. I'll have to pay like a writer or a publishing company or something. I don't know. It's mirrored. It's front facing. It's a front facing camera. So this is my left hand. This is my right hand. Does that make sense? Yeah, so it's mirrored. The image is flipped because it's a front-facing camera. Yeah, I've had people be like, are you left-handed or right-handed? I'm like, no, I'm right-handed. He's like, why are you writing with your left? I'm like, because the camera's that way. The camera flips it or something sometimes. Yeah, they're trying to like people will try to exclude you, and you're like, thank God they excluded me from that. Like, the enemy's trying to hurt you, but can't because they're just giving me what I want. I want to be left alone. Yeah. Oh man, they're like opposite bitches. And then they play video games. They need the other male validation. The ego needs a group of men. Men's ego needs a group of men. Needs groups of men. Needs other men, not women. Men, not women. That's crazy, dude. So they gather to target women. You're going to jail. If you're listening to my voice when I speak, you're under federal investigation. Federal investigation. Federal investigation. Us. I was trained for this by the Pentagon. I'm going to throw a bunch of people in jail. Well, as long as it happens before the Trump administration, that's another thing. After Trump leaves, the detectives will start to calm down. But Trump's given people so much authority to investigate, probe, and do all this shit. Snapchat arrest, Diddy, Epstein. Clintons are going to jail. Obama's going to jail. Minnesota's going to jail. Everyone's going to fucking jail. So Trump is just allowing everybody to do investigations anywhere and everywhere, and this is one of them. We're going to start coming after the live streams. Why not? It's on the list of Tech Force. So Tech Force is a new federal agency. It's like Space Force. So Tech Force is developed by the Trump administration just like Space Force. And Tech Force is to develop AI to come after the live streams. They're developing ways to at least so if you fit a profile, then I could probe and then I can investigate. So it takes a really long time. It could take 5 years, 10 years. I'll be able to probe with the information I have now, but I won't be able to investigate. Not without AI. We need Tech Force. So I could launch AI, profile, live streaming, predators, offenders, criminals, because you guys are showing signs of criminal behavior. Yeah, you are. As a detective, as a lieutenant, you are showing signs of criminal behavior on the live stream. So I have reason to believe to already start documenting and to already start to probe. Because look at your comments. Look at what you're doing to people. Yeah, I'm watching you. I saw another investigation I did years ago. Same thing, live stream. They tried to get the guy to kill himself. Yeah, I watched a live stream for years on this guy. Well, he was drinking a bunch of whiskey. And I think he was trying to kill himself anyways. But they were all trying to get him to kill himself. I'm like, all these people got to go to jail. Yeah, so, yeah, it's live streams. It was years ago. That was like 3 years ago. We're doing an investigation. So I get on the live stream. And yeah, they were trying to get this guy to kill himself. So we shut it down. We shut the live stream down and 2 of his other accounts. Now the guy's got another account. He's still alive. He's still drinking whiskey. But we shut the other accounts down. Yeah, we'll shut your shit down. Do you know what I'm saying? So they're getting on the live streams trying to get you to kill yourself. Yeah, they're trying to say I'm poor, lonely, and unhappy, and I should die. Yeah, we did this other investigation, and it was the same thing. They try to get you to hate your life and then kill yourself. They try to convince you to hate yourself. Why? I'm rich, yeah. To hate yourself. To kill yourself on the live stream? You want people to kill themselves on the live stream? You want them to suicide on the live streams? They want you to kill yourself? What the fuck? They want you to kill yourself on the live streams. Okay, so you're breaking laws, okay? And you're under federal investigation. So, there was that other guy. Like I said, there's been several investigations. There's been several probes into this. You're getting online trying to get people to kill themselves. Why? You're trying to get people to hate their life. Why? How are you going to convince me that I'm poor when I'm rich? How are you going to convince me that I'm old when I'm young? How are you going to convince me I'm ugly when I'm beautiful? Like, this is going to be weird, dude. How long is this going to last? How long are they going to try to get me to kill myself on a live stream? Me, the FBI, the DIA, the CIA, the Pentagon. We're all going to figure it out together with Tech Force. We're going to come up with a task force, just like I did before. Yeah, we investigated this guy. They were attacking him. I saw it. And then we shut his channel down. Yeah, we did. We had the authority. Yes, I have the authority to shut you down. We've done it before. So yeah, this is going to be fun. I got a bunch of men grouping around me to say, die, bitch, die. You hate your life. You're a lonely whore, drug addict. How? Goddamn DIA agent. Call me Detective Lieutenant Cunt Bitch. And your worst fucking nightmare. I don't know what the issue is. Yeah, they go around trying to get people to hate their life on the live stream. You're lonely, but I'm trying to get rid of you. And I want to be alone. You're sad. Why? I'm sad. You have to now convince me I'm sad, you fucking little retard bitch. Like, go back to your video games. Stupid. You're under federal investigation if you can hear my voice when I speak. We're putting you on the news. Yeah, I'm probably going to put this on the news. I'm going to let the FBI, I'm going to have to call my local office or email them some links, some IP addresses, some other things. Send them a package. I'll send out 3 separate packages to probe what's happening here. 3 separate packages will be sent to 3 separate agencies in my local area. Men are gathering to kill me for money. Okay. Do the most, you little bitches. Actually, I'm going to try to get the FBI to kill himself. Like you guys are trying to do. I'm going to try to get this FBI agent to hate his life. Oh my god, I just thought of that shit, dude. Yeah, I'm going to try to get this FBI agent to kill himself. Instead of like, you know, that's what you do, right? Isn't that what you do? Yeah, that's what they do on the live streams. You're under federal investigation if you hear my voice when I speak. So who here hates the smell of marijuana? Who doesn't like the smell of weed? Like, some people don't like it. Some people think it smells good. Someday I'll be faced, but I can't be faced. Yeah, when you're like, I don't know, when you're in government, and no one could face you, it's because you're the authority. I'm higher rank, I outrank a lot of people. And it doesn't matter if I wear a badge or what I wear or what I say or what I drive, I still outrank you. It doesn't matter. The Pentagon's not going to see it that way. They don't care what color clothes I wear, if I have a badge or anything. They don't care if I show my badge or not. Information outranks people. Kind of like, what's his name? What's that guy's name? Alex Jones. He can outrank people through, he outranked them through the information. At some point, not now, I don't know what he's doing now, but at some point he did. He did outrank a lot of people. Because information, but not anymore. See what I'm saying? Information is what makes you, gives you your rank in this business that I run, a security company. Well, yeah, I run a security company, whatever, Special Forces, Operation Command. Yeah, we run support for whoever needs the operation. Really, it doesn't matter, but it's all random. It's kind of like the A-team. But yeah, we all work for the Pentagon. Yeah, I don't know. They'll try to say you're sad about something. They have to convince you that you're sad. Random strangers. I don't know any of them. I don't know any of these people. They have to convince you that you're sad, mad, alone, hurt, on drugs. That, like, they convince you, they're trying to convince you of who you are. But I'm a DIA agent. Detective Lieutenant Cunt Bitch. Yeah, it's like, they're trying to convince me I'm poor, but I'm rich. My bank account showing 3 million still. Holding 3 million strong. So I don't understand why I'm poor. What day? What day was I poor? What day did I go hungry? I'm trying to get rid of people, get them the fuck away from me, saying I'm lonely. When I'm trying to get rid of you. Like, it's opposite land. Yes, they're like, you're this and you're that. I'm like, opposite. Like the total opposite of everything they project. It's fucking weird. You're old, but I'm young. You're poor, but I'm rich. We don't know. We're going to figure it out because there's going to be an investigation. So the other investigation showed that the FBI did a probe, and they showed that people go around online on live streams and try to get you to kill yourself. Yeah, you're just trying to get random people on live streams to kill themselves, which is illegal. Which is illegal in the community as well. Yeah, there was that one guy, we had to shut down his channel because they were trying to get him to kill himself. So we just shut it down. We had the evidence. We had the clips. We had the, we had everything. We put it together and they're like, yeah, shut it down. So we did. You see what I'm saying? So there's been other FBI investigations. Yeah, it's like people get online, they're like, hate your life, hate your life. I'm not going to hate my life because you said so, you little bitch. Little gamer fucks. Little gamer fat faggots that are scared of women with money. They're like, you're suffering. Suffering from what? Being fucking awesome? You're hurt from being intelligent and outranking you at a level to make you, like, look retarded? Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. Nah, I'm going to be the new government from the new, it's called New America. Your government's already collapsed. You're already a failure. I'm going to be part of the new government. No, I do. I want a position in the New America somewhere. Somewhere in security forces, somewhere they have to place me. Because this is amazing what I'm seeing. Yeah, they spread lies to get you to kill yourself. Drugs, drugs, drugs. What drug? At what point in time did I do a drug that was not prescribed? At when? What day? What time? They can't name the day or the time. We're going to have to strap my ass to a lie detector test. And you could subcontract. They subcontract lie detector tests at the FBI. So the FBI will hire, or the sheriff will hire lie detectors temporarily, but they're accredited through the federal government. So we just hire one of these subcontracted, lie detector test people. We strap me up to the lie detector test, and we'll see if I'm telling the truth. Why not? I have $300. I could do it. Yeah, it only costs $300 or $400. Yeah. Just get a lie detector, strap me up to the lie detector, and see what point in time I did a drug, and when I did this, and when I did that, and when I was sad, and when I was... Like, never. There was never a point in time where I went hungry, tired, or thirsty, or anything. What the fuck are you people talking about? When was I lonely when I'm trying to get rid of you fucking retards? You're lonely! That's why you're on the internet. I'm trying to get rid of your ass, bitch. And I'm running a whole fucking psychological warfare operation up in this bitch. Yeah, you fear. I feel nothing but fear from you because you're under federal investigation. If you can hear my voice, you're under federal investigation. And you don't even know it. I got a whole fucking AI team. It's called Tech Force. It's called Trump's new Tech Force. So Trump created Tech Force. And they immediately want to use it they immediately want to, like, make arrests with this thing. Trump's means business when it comes to crime, even online crime, the pedophilia, Epstein, Diddy, the Snapchat, all this shit. He wants to take Tech Force and then make arrests already. So he's willing to probe whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of detectives right now have more authority than they ever will ever again because of Trump. And after Trump leaves, they're not going to have that authority. ICE isn't going to have the authority anymore. They're going to go back quiet. Yeah, they are, because it'll be a new president. So while Trump's in office, we're arresting people here. And we're using Tech Force and AI to arrest people online, live streaming, trying to get people to kill themselves and blah, blah, blah. Whatever you're doing on the live stream is a crime out in your community. Did you know that? If you did what you're doing on the internet, you'd be arrested. So you should be arrested. Tech Force. AI Tech Force. Trump, bitch. Trump. We have to make arrests during Trump administration or it's not going to happen. Arrest them. Arrest them all. Why? Why are you on my live stream? I'm on your live stream to tell you you don't like your life. You're on my live stream to tell me I don't like my life. Okay. Convince me. No, convince me how I should hate myself. I don't know. I just sit here while people are like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Stop, dude. I thought that somebody was going to come kill me, like some crazed fan was going to show up to my house and kill me, and I'm going to die on the live stream. But I don't think that anymore. I think that I'm going to laugh myself to a death on this live stream. What the fuck? These people, they have to convince you you're sad. Convince me I'm a sad. You're sad. Go play video games, you little bitch. Yeah, they gotta go back to their video games to go be happy. The men need video games to feed the ego, the fake sense of ego self, the identity. Men need the games. They need the video games. Up until they're 50. Are 50 years old. To feed the ego the false sense self. False identity. Accomplishments. False accomplishments. False success. It's a fake. It's like synthetic success. Gaming is synthetic success. Oh man, this is awesome. Okay. All right. Let's get serious now. Fuck, dude. I've done own and operate my own security company, okay? The FBI's scared. Yeah, I got the FBI scared shitless right now. Yeah. Because I've never been wrong in a court case. So once I develop a court case, I don't lose. That's the problem. So when I email them or talk to the sheriff, they're going to be like, yeah, she's going to win this thing because I never lose. But I mean, I guess I could. You know, there is a possibility. A lawyer eventually has to lose a case. Eventually. Yeah, they need me on the council. I would like to be on the New America Council. It's called New America. I'm looking for a position on the council. It's a New America Council. So you guys are already dead. Does that make sense? There's already a new government forming. Yeah, they're seeing you as dead already. NASA, everybody, the Pentagon, they're all seeing you as all dead already. Over 50% of the world population. Yeah, they're seeing you as dead bodies. They're building caskets to put your body in because they're afraid that you're going to get them sick when they live and you die. Yeah. So the government's preparing New America already. So we haven't even been to the war. The war is coming. There's a war after Trump. There'll be a huge war and a lot of volcanoes, weird shit. Bunch of people will die. I'll probably die, probably. I don't have much chance of living either. And there's a new America that will form, and they're already forming it. The Pentagon is already forming the council. Yeah, this is nuts, dude. After Trump, you'll see. You'll see more. More will make sense. More of all this crazy talk will make sense. In 2 years, 2 or 3 years when he's gone. You can't kick me out of anything, okay? I can't be kicked out of anything. You can't fire me. Yeah, so the government can't kick me out or fire me because they already tried. And I'm like, how? I'm the company. So you can't fire the CEO of the company. How? They just own the company. They're still somewhere else. I don't know how to explain this. The information is what is a rank. Your information's a rank. Not how much you went to college. No, that's not. I mean, not necessarily. But yes, they can look at my resume. They see my resume. The government does. You know, I hope that they choose me for this council. The New America. Due to the information I'm describing to you now. No one's ever done the project like I have. Yeah, the FBI's scared because the FBI knows that every time I go start a court case, I win. They're scared. I got the FBI scared. Yeah, they're afraid. The FBI's afraid of me. afraid of my court cases. Yeah, because they're public. It'll get to the news eventually. It might take 5 to 10 years, but yeah, it'll be on the news. What I'm doing here, this project. Trump's new tech force. Trump has a tech force. Just like Space Force. His first term, he created Space Force. Now he created Tech Force. Tech Force wants to make arrests now because while Trump's in office. So that's in another 3 years. So I have 3 years to do this case, and the FBI knows. As soon as I give them the information, they're already fucked. I already have the evidence. So as soon as I submit to the FBI that they need to probe, I already won, and they know that. I already know the truth. Yeah. That'll take them another 5 years to figure shit out. Yeah. They have to take every tip I have that's sent to them as seriously, or I'll sue them. They think God's not watching. Yeah, the men lack God or universal knowledge of a God. So they think that they're not seen. The women think they're seen by God. Men don't think they're seen. That's why they do what they do. Men don't think that God's taking accountability for everything they're doing. Or whatever, men and women. It's mostly men, though. But yes, women are doing the same dumb shit. But not as many. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, the majority of criminals are men. Men are in jail, right? Get it? Yeah. Diddy Epstein. They don't take accountability. They think no one's taking accountability. Wow. So then you get a flat tire and you don't know why, or you have a check engine light on and you don't know why. They don't believe in karma. Men don't believe in... Women are more likely to believe in karmic law than a man. Does that make sense? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You people will make me rich. I'm already rich. I've already won a bunch of lawsuits. That's why the FBI is like, why don't you go sit on a beach somewhere? Because this is hilarious and fun. Oh my God, these people are losers. They come up with narrative after narrative of shit. Like, yeah, all these weird narratives that don't fit. Because I guess they're trying to get you to kill yourself. I wonder if the random narratives are trying to get you to, like, kill yourself. Yeah, do that. And then that's a crime. The random narratives are to get you to hate yourself and kill yourself. Yeah, they're like run random narratives. Random narratives. To get you to like hate yourself. To hate yourself. This is fucking hilarious. You're like talking to a trained... Yeah, it's like talking to a special forces trained person, but trained in what? I'm not trained in combat like you think. It's a different kind of warfare I'm trained in. See what I'm saying? Like, there's different types of special forces operations. You guys think that they carry guns and badges. No, they don't. They look like me. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like judging the book by its cover. Yeah, it's a perfect bait operation. That's why the FBI loves me. Yeah, they think it's hilarious though too. One over two of them think it's funny. You're just like following me around. If you followed me around like you do on the internet, you'd be in jail. So Tech Force is being created by the Trump administration to throw you in jail. Yeah, they're going to help create AI to profile people, to probe them. So this is another thing. This is scary. It gets a little scary because it hasn't happened yet. It is. So they're gathering data on the servers. So you know how you have servers, like your cell phone has text messages that go onto the server at whatever the phone company is, Verizon, T-Mobile, whatever, AT&T. They stay there forever now. They do now. Yeah, like your messages, your phone calls aren't being, I'm not going to say they're recorded. They're not. They're stored in a file. Yeah. They don't listen to your phone calls. They store them in case they're needed. Yeah. Does that make sense? So we're not going around probing and tapping everyone's phone. No. We just store all their shit on servers and blah, 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 blah. Certain areas, whatever, targeted areas, targeted people, or whatever, people of interest. So they don't listen to your calls. They just store everything. No, they're recording everything. The phone will get, the whole phone's cloned through the phone company. It's not the FBI, it's not the CIA, it's through the phone companies recording everything. Okay, so I'm not done yet. Let's just say that's true. Let's just say that that's true and it hasn't happened yet. Every stuff is stored in a cloud, unknown to themselves, the phone company. But Tech Force running AI operations. So Tech Force's AI will tap into that data. That's the problem. That's the real problem. Yes. Tech Force is going to send out AI bots and give them authorization to probe random and find random conversations, random stuff. Yes. I'm telling you, Trump already started the Tech Force and he wants to make arrests using it now while he's still president because he's psycho like that. The guy's fucking psycho. He's arresting everybody. ICE is not going to have the authority ICE has after Trump leaves. No. ICE will have to go sit back, fucking go drink a beer by a river somewhere, enjoy their overtime money. Yeah. After ICE is done, after Trump, a lot of them are going to quit because they made their money. Now they're out. They're just there to make money as security team and then they're gone. They're like contractors. They don't give a fuck about you. They're only there to work underneath Trump's administration and then leave. They're going to make a bunch of money on overtime per diem, bunch of money here and there, and they're going to be gone. They're all going to own brand new houses and brand new cars after Trump leaves. Yes, they are. They're all going to get paid. So, yeah, Trump's Tech Force, that's scary, dude. Yeah, they're going to use AI for shit like this for the YouTube live streams. Well, the thing is a lot of people are dying on live streams. So I got to take the files from the FBI and say, how many people died from this on a live stream? How many people died from that on a live stream? How many people died from this? What gender were they? Were they transgender? Were they male? Were they female? They're finding out 90% of the suicides are men. I believe that because of the video games and all the dumb shit I've been seeing on the internet. I believe it. That makes more sense, actually. Women don't kill themselves. Men do. Yeah, it's been fun. It's hilarious, actually. No, some like I might even laugh myself to death on this live stream. Yeah, I might laugh to death. I might die laughing. I'll be the first YouTube live streamer that died laughing. Does that make sense? Oh my god, this is too hilarious. No, I'm thinking about going to McDonald's for breakfast. Seriously. I have a coupon. A coupon. No, I have free breakfast sandwich at McDonald's right now, so I don't know, I might do that. Shit's too funny. Shit be funny, bro. You're this, you're that. And then they'll even change my favorite color. I'll be like, yeah, my favorite color is purple. They're like, no, it's not. It ain't purple. I'm like, fine, what color's my favorite color? Yeah, they're convincing me of my own shit. Like, it's fucking weird. I have too much fun. That's the problem. That's the real issue. Oh no, I haven't had this much fun in a long time. It's too much fun. Shit be funny, buddies. Epic as fuck. I never knew when I first started posting, I've always had a YouTube channel. Yeah, I've always had a YouTube channel. But I never went live. And then sometimes I posted videos. But I never got a bunch of subscribers. You know, I only had like 300 or 400 subscribers, and it was an old account and all this stuff. Now it got shut down for some shit I said. Yeah. I got a shit ton of strikes and stuff. Anyways, the point is that the YouTube live streams are a totally different world. I could post a video saying the same shit and nobody will watch it. Nobody will listen. But if you go on live, they listen. Yeah, I have another channel and I'm posting shit, but there's no likes, nobody's watching, no subscribers. But as soon as you go live, you got 100,000 subscribers, 1 million watches, all these you see what I'm saying? So the live streams are different and they need to be studied by the federal government as a psychological warfare operation that could be used in the future. And I will be writing this report and submitting it to the necessary authorities to hopefully persuade them into using AI and tech force to make arrests like the Snapchat arrest. Call me Lieutenant Detective Cunt Bitch. Your worst fucking nightmare. Trump's launching tech force AI on your ass, and you will go to jail if you can hear my voice when I speak. They're going to arrest Obama. They're going to arrest the Clintons. There'll be justice. Trump will be known as the president of justice. The most arrests any president ever made will come from him. The most investigations will come from him. ICE, FBI, IRS, all of them. He'll be the president that launched the most investigations nationwide. Took on Venezuela. Now Cuba's collapsing. What's going to happen to Florida? Florida will rot out. Florida's going to die too. The economy's going to crash because they were all corrupt too. Disney Corporation in Florida is raping children. Florida's a piece of shit. We need to chop that fucker off the map and let it float towards Cuba and Venezuela and all the other fuckers. Just chop it right off. Just start making a canal out of Florida. Yeah, get rid of it. You're crashing. Your market's crashing. Who's here? Who's in Florida right now? Yeah, you're going to crash. Florida's bankrupt and corrupt. You're bankrupt and corrupt, Florida. Give it up. I was listening to these people talk the other day, and they moved to Florida and then moved back. There was like 4 or 5 of them. They're like, yeah, we're going to move to Florida. It's going to be great, and the weather's great, and everything's great. Nah, they packed up their shit and moved back. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know the whole thing. But yeah, Florida's a piece of shit. Just letting you know. Letting the internet folk know. Smoke a here, smoke a there. Smoke a here, smoke a there. Smoke over here, smoke it over there. What the fuck? These comments don't make any fucking sense. I can't read these comments. There's like one that's this. One, they're like totally opposites. Like... Oh, shit. I can't do it anymore. It's too funny. Now I'm going to write a book. I'm an artist. I'm an artiste. I don't know. I guess they're corrupt. I don't know. Florida's got a bunch of corrupt people over there. I don't make the rules, buddy. I got up way too early because there was like a tornado or something outside. No, there was like hail. Yeah, it was weird. Nah, it was weird. A little, like a mini storm came through. It's supposed to snow. Yeah, hold on a second. This is nuts. Yeah, it snowed this morning. Yeah, it is gonna snow. Oh, not till Friday. Thursday, Friday. It is snow. Yeah, it's gonna snow later on this week. Yep, rain and snow all week. What the fuck? For days. Yeah, rain and snow on and off for like 4 days. Hold on, let me look at the rate. What is this? What's going on here? It's all over the United States about to freeze their asses off again, and I want to know about it. Freeze your ass off, USA. rapture your asses. Babylon. New Babylon. New America. February. Chinese New Year. Hold on a second. I'm trying to look at the news. 7 hours ago, is that Florida getting blasted? Some type of storm. It's hitting California too. It's all over. It's winter. No, it doesn't rain or snow anymore. It's weird. The weather's been weird. I bet you the desert's going to get more deserty. So the desert's going to turn more desert. And the wetlands will turn more wetlands. Does that make sense? They'll get oversaturated with their yeah. Hold on a second. Holy shit. Latest weather. Oh, that was 3 weeks ago. Oh my gosh. No. Today. Storm. I knew it. Rare storm. Something's weird. Yes. I was like, oh, hell no. Yeah, I heard all kinds of shit. No, it sounded like a tornado. And there was a tornado here before, a couple years ago when I moved here. Yes, there was. No, it knocked some shit down. Like, it might have taken out some of my branches of the tree just now. Like, I probably have fallen branches because I heard something crash. Yes. It was sounded really loud. Everybody heard it. There's no way. It woke the whole neighborhood up. Yeah, it had to. There's hail slamming on the side of metal and stuff. It was weird. No. And it was around like early, like, no, it was only 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock's not that early in the morning. Yeah, that's early, but still. Yeah, it's early. But I go to bed at 7. Yeah, I go to bed at 7 o'clock. I go to bed way early. I've been told that by a lot of people on my live stream. They're like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm tired at 7 because I go to bed early. Yeah, I wake up early too, though. But they're not up. They stay up till 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I don't do that. Yeah. Yeah, there's a rare storm out here. It was weird. 5 o'clock this morning.
And then once we go into Wednesday and Thursday, we are anticipating yet again another surge of moisture to make its way back into the Ohio Valley and the Deep South. And this is when we could see a rare
You're getting exactly what you deserve.
And also heavy snow is going to be on the table. So things are going to get very interesting.
So you have to pay attention.
Once we go into the weekend is when a lot of dry and cold air is going to be on the backside of this large storm system. And that is what's going to bring some very cold air. We're going to be talking about an Arctic blaster on Sunday into Monday, and that's going to reach all the way down into Florida. You can see how dry it's going to be by
Florida.
Monday. We're going to have a huge blob of
Florida.
dry air. However, there could be a little bit lot of rare snowfall sometime around Saturday or Sunday before all that dry air sneaks in. So that'll be something we'll talk about here over the next few minutes. Now let's talk about all these large
Trump
storms
loves
that'll be
Florida,
impacting
doesn't
the
he,
country
down
over
there?
the next 7 days, and we'll begin with the future radar. And this is what it looks like right now. We have heavy snow that is impacting the Rockies, the Sierra Nevada, the Cascades.
Told you there was a storm this morning. It woke me up. Yeah, a huge ass storm. No, it was a tornado.
Across the northern plains.
Tornado,
because we have a lot of moisture that is surging over the
dudes.
Rockies, and that's going to lead to
Internet
a significant winter storm tonight into tomorrow across the northern plains and the upper Midwest. Before that happens, I do want to point out that it is going to be very windy throughout the daytime.
Yeah, it was windy. I told you. Oh my god. It was. The wind was like insane with hail. It was like a tornado, an ice tornado.
In the middle of that, we have a very
Told you.
tight area of pressure, and that's going to lead to high wind gusts throughout
No
the day
shit.
today.
It was a huge gust of wind that came through and just wrecked this whole neighborhood just now, like a couple hours ago.
Colorado, where it's very low humidity and very high winds, and you know what that means.
I got up
we have
early,
an
yeah.
extremely critical fire condition risk today in some
Fire
of these areas.
conditions,
So
yeah,
dangerous
this is
fire
like
conditions
crazy,
are
crazy
expected
weather.
today, and they will persist into
Crazy
tomorrow.
storm.
Once we go into tonight, we will continue to get hammered by heavy snow. If you're back over in the
I got
Sierra Nevada,
hail.
there were dozens of accidents yesterday,
Hail.
and then also back over in Los Angeles and San Diego, moderate to heavy rainfall will continue. We'll have a large winter storm
Tornado
across the northern plains, especially
You're gonna get
in
tornadoes.
areas like Saskatchewan, where heavy snowfall will be ongoing. 2 to 3 inches of snow per hour could fall at times. And then once we go into the early Wednesday morning time frame, heavy snow will stretch
Told you
all
I'm
the way
gonna
from
get
the upper
snow.
peninsula of Michigan back over into North Dakota. There could even be some isolated strong storms during the daytime on Wednesday across parts of Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, even back into parts of Pennsylvania. So very interesting stuff there. By Wednesday afternoon and evening, we're not anticipating significant winter storm conditions in the Northeast. However, there will be some periods of moderate to heavy snowfall.
You
in a
love the
very
smell
thin
of weed.
corridor from Syracuse, New York, back towards
People
Boston,
can't stand it.
Massachusetts. Light
Yeah.
snowfall will
There's a lot of
continue
people that are like,
Wednesday
oh
afternoon across
god, it smells like a
Minnesota
skunk.
as
It's
that low
skunky.
pressure system weakens. Now, this is
Skunky
not the main
little
winter
butts.
storm. It's
Little
actually going to be
skunky
the
butts.
system behind it.
Skunks
This
are
one will not
cute
bring
and
nearly
little
as
and
much
fuzzy like
snowfall,
cats.
but it is going to bring a much better shot
I
at
love to smell
significant
them. They're
severe
cute,
weather. We could
smelly.
actually have tornadoes on Thursday in parts of the Ohio Valley.
It's gonna be like Island Boys. I'm gonna do some Island Boys, Island Boys, Island Boys, and then I'm gonna go viral and be rich.
So let's talk more about it. This is what it's going to look like as we go into Thursday morning. That large winter storm will very quickly fizzle across the upper Midwest and the Northeast. Only light snow showers will remain. Our next intense storm system will make its way over the Rockies Thursday morning. This picture here is about 7 in the morning on Thursday. Interesting setup that we're going to have. We're going to have cold air coming out of Canada. We'll have moist air coming out of the Gulf. And that's all going to meet over here in the Ohio Valley and the Midwest on Thursday, which trigger a rare February severe weather threat across these areas. Further off to the north and west, there will be some snowfall across parts of Nebraska and South Dakota. These are areas that have hardly had any snowfall so far this
Yeah,
month.
I haven't gotten snowfall either.
Big snowfall. This is really not
shit.
going to be your event. It's going to be very light snowfall from
Wow, lots of snow. I told you. This morning I got slammed with snow, hail, wind, tornadoes out of nowhere. There was no warning. There wasn't anything. I never looked at the weather.
Hey friends, good evening to you all. Hopefully everybody's had a wonderful Monday and a start to their week out there. My name is Hunter here.
Hold on, let me click on
Of snow and some of the higher elevations and passes out here in the mountain ranges out west. The Cascades
Out west?
included, the Sierra Nevada mountains in California, the United States Rockies,
Yeah, we're getting
even as
fucked
far
up.
south as Arizona and New Mexico.
Told you, it
And
gets
then as far
everywhere.
north as the Canadian Rockies,
USA
British
storm
Columbia,
all over.
Alberta and southwestern Saskatchewan.
For 3
And here's
days?
the rainfall, and there will be no short supply of this
3
either,
days?
and we could be seeing
You're
some
gonna have
mudslides
fires?
becoming more likely across especially California,
Pile-ups?
up into western parts of Oregon with the hilly terrain, mountainous
Tornadoes?
terrain out here. A lot of runoff from our water. So if you live near a creek, a stream, or a river, or a low-lying area such as a farm field or some ditches out in your front yard or anything like that,
Yeah.
make sure you are monitoring the situation and removing
Flooding?
any leaves out of those areas so
You're gonna
the
get
water
flooding?
can really run
Yeah.
through those streams and creeks. And we look at the wind too, and we could be seeing some gusty winds.
I
The
got-
higher
told
passes
you
here
I
in
got
the
gusts of
central southern
wind.
Rockies.
It was
We'll be
like
seeing
20
some
mile
strong
an hour
through
winds.
the end of February. In our wind gusts out here,
Yep,
can
wind
easily
gusts.
topple 80 miles per
Yep.
hour. So make sure if you are traveling in higher elevations,
Do not
that
travel.
you're prepared for blowing and drifting snow.
This is crazy. Told you it was blowing and drifting snow, but it was hail. He's describing exactly what I got this morning. Yeah, I'm up by Colorado. I'm up by the Colorado border right now. Crazy, man. Yeah, there was like a tornado this morning. Kind of. Yeah, the flowers are finally starting to open up. Yeah, there's a big ass storm. Told you so. Yeah, but I didn't watch the news or, it woke me up. No, it was like a tornado. It was loud. There's probably broken branches everywhere outside right now. Okay, I knew something was up with the weather. I'm like, that was so unusual this morning. Nah, what we got this morning was nutty. Well, that's why I was up so early. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. The U.S. military transports a nuclear reactor to Utah? Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you talking about? These people are nutty. Look at what these people are talking about. You're not going to believe this. Rare footage. U.S. military transports massive nuclear reactor to Utah. Yeah, but they're not wearing suits or anything. They don't look like that. It's like a big deal. It's not that big of a deal. They're moving nuclear reactors. That's not good because they could fly it out somewhere else. I don't know. They're doing logistics on a nuclear reactor. Yes, it's a red flag, I think. I think they're preparing. Civil rights leader Jesse Jackson passed away at 84. Jesse Jackson. He didn't get shot like the other ones?
Civil rights leader Jesse Jackson, you heard him there, talking about the Rainbow Coalition more than 40 years ago. His family just announced.
Is he a Black Panther? Does the FBI have a file on him? Most likely. Massive storm slams California. Told you. Something. Yeah, I got. Oh my God. Again. The tree. I got a tornado. No, I got a tornado this morning. We had a tornado a year ago down here. Yep. Oh, this storm is nuts. I'm telling you, it's going to hit your area if you're in the United States. You will get slammed with some crazy ass weird shit right now. And you're going to get exactly what you deserve. Through nature. Nature's going to kick your ass. Kicked my ass this morning. Had a fucking tornado come through here. Beat that. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. I'm so glad I parked my truck way out there. Oh my God. I'm so glad I didn't park my truck underneath the tree. Well, sometimes I do. And these trees are huge, and they're like 100 years old, and they're big, and they have big branches. And I parked my truck way out away from the trees. I'm so glad I did. I bet you I have a branch down. Oh yeah, I got branches down or something. I have shit. There's shit everywhere. Like somebody's roof fell off. This guy's roof fell off. Yes, it blew off. Oh my God. This guy's truck is... No, you guys don't understand. You got a storm coming. There's a storm coming. It's got my name on it. As for you. Yeah. I'm going to do stand-up comedy. A tree killed your cousin? Is that a true story? You're just telling, trolling. No, there's people dead in California. There's probably one dead from the storm. Yeah, people are going to die from the storm. No, they will. Watch. They'll die from the storm. This is a crazy storm about to hit the United States. Yes, everyone's getting fucked up. Whether it's rain, snow, you'll get something. No, it's hitting all the United States. It's hitting all the West. Then it's going to move throughout. Every state gets slammed. Nope, every single one. Nobody misses it. No one's missing the storm. It's just not that long. It only lasts 2 days. Yeah, it's only going to be for the next couple days or a day or two. Yeah, it's not going to be that long, but it is going to come through. It's on its way. Tornadoes and shit. Oh, look at the tornadoes. I got to see these tornadoes. Tornado warnings. I bet you're going to get a tornado warning up in this bitch. Up in Babylon's going to take motherfuckers out with a tornado. Babylon is falling. Tornado country. Where ye be, tornado country. USA. Let's see how many people are going to get tornado warnings right now. Tornado warning. Yep, told ya. Losers. The U.S. is about to face a storm it's never seen before. Yes, I just got hit with a fucking tornado this morning at 5 o'clock this morning. Yes, that's why I'm live so early. Extreme weather crisis in California. Get ready now. It's on its way. Tornado outbreak. Yep. There's going to be huge tornadoes everywhere. All over the United States. You're getting wiped the fuck out. Told you I got hit with the tornado. Little bitches. Hail, tornado, like the hail was like sideways. Shit was sideways. That's a tornado. I don't know, like, I bet you there's a bunch of branches down the street down. Yeah, like there's power lines down somewhere. Yeah, there is. Somewhere else in town. I bet you they got power lines down somewhere, or phone lines or some shit. Somebody got damaged. That thing did damage, okay? This storm's gonna do damage to you. I don't care where you're at. cost of living in the United States. Yeah, it was funny because, okay, so let me explain to you what's going on here with the cost of living. Only rich people can afford, I watched a documentary. Okay, let me just tell you, I watched a documentary. Only rich people can afford to go to Vegas. And Trump likes it that way. That's how Trump wants, he only wants rich people here. Yeah, that's how he wants it. And it's weird because people are like, oh, cost of living, but Trump wants it to make sure that only rich people can live in America. Almost, it seems like that. It does seem like that way. Well, Trump seems like a rich guy that wants other rich people to only enjoy certain things that rich people like Mar-a-Lago and that Florida shit and Vegas. He wants to make Vegas like super expensive so only the rich people go there and there's no crime. That's another thing. When the only rich people go to places that there's no crime. He has something. He's a rich guy, okay? He was never in the military. So, I don't know. I heard somewhere that he's the only president that didn't serve in the military. I don't know. Somebody said Obama never served in the military either. But anyways, the thing is that Trump is rich. So he wants rich people to enjoy things, but rich people won't enjoy things if there's crime because they're going to get robbed. So he makes things expensive so only rich people can enjoy them, and it keeps poor people out. Just like Vegas and Mar-a-Lago and all this other shit. But he seems like a rich guy that likes other rich people and wants it to be safe for rich people to spend money. Yeah, he only wants rich people. It seems like to me. And I don't know if anybody else put that together. Because there's a lot of people say a lot of shit about Trump, okay? They talk a lot of shit. But I like what he's doing with ICE. I love ICE. I love everything he's doing. With giving authority back to doing all these investigations. He's going to arrest a lot of people. He's going to find a lot of fraud. But yeah, he's doing a lot of other shit too. And I think he's trying to push poor people out of the United States or something like that. Like he likes it for certain areas to be for rich people. Yes, like Mar-a-Lago, wherever the fuck he goes, to the country club, whatever the fuck that is. Then he has another golf course and all the Trump towers and all the shit. So he's some really rich guy that had a TV show too. You have to understand he's a Hollywood TV show. And he was also booked in Florida. So there's things that Trump has like gone through trials and tribulations. And he wants to clean up crime and make things for rich people to spend money. Rich people aren't going to go out and spend money if they're going to get robbed. Do you understand? If they're the only rich person, you're going to get robbed. So he made Vegas and everywhere. Like he's making this place for the rich. And he wants it clean. Yeah, like he's going to clean up. No, he wants it. The rich people like grass, and rich people like to not see trash, and rich people like to. So he's making it like he tried to clean up DC and all that. Yeah, he did. No, he wants the streets also clean. Like, no, he wants like the bridges and the roads. Like he's doing this bridge deal. Have you heard of the bridge deal? I don't know if you heard of that deal. I saw it on the news yesterday. But Trump's doing all, that's what I'm saying. I can't keep up with Trump. He's doing too much shit to keep up with all the shit he does. So, no, he does. He wants to like do stuff. And we'll just, for rich people though, he is doing stuff for rich people. But he has to do stuff for poor people too. So he's giving you all he's going to end up doing the universal income or whatever it is, or the national income, where everyone gets a national income, but I'm sure they have to go through background checks and whatever, qualify and all that other shit. It's not going to be called Social Security, but it's just like Social Security. It's the same thing. It's just not. You don't have to file for Social Security. It's just a different thing. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, anyways, yeah, he's going to like, because he doesn't want poor people here. That's what I'm saying. He's going to give everybody the same income or whatever because he doesn't want poor people here. He doesn't want to see a bunch of people gathering around on the streets in sleeping bags and stuff like that. He wants to give them at least $1,000 a month or $1,200 a month to go do something and get food. And you know what I'm saying? He wants to provide some type of stability as soon as you turn 18 and graduate high school or something like that. Yeah, they want to make some rule like that. He might. Yeah, they're attractive to rich people, though. Poor people aren't going to go there and spend money because they're poor. That's what I'm saying. People aren't going to Vegas. It's too expensive. People aren't going to here and there. It's too expensive. Everything is. Well, I just watched, this feed. Oh, man, I missed it. I don't know. I'll have to find it again. About how Americans are... It's turning into the rich only. He wants to turn it into rich only. Yes, he does. I feel like he does. Or he's going to try. He's only here for another couple years. So he's not going to succeed. But still. Newsom needs to go. This Newsom character, he's got to go. No, he has got to go. I don't know. He's some California governor. I don't know, dude. You got to go do something else, buddy. I don't know what he is. He's stealing money from the federal government, though. He's going to end up in jail. Like with the Clintons and Obama. You're all going to jail. Trump wants to throw everybody in jail, too. That's what I'm saying. He wants to throw the rich people in jail to take their money. Do you understand that? When you go to jail, some of them, they get their assets extracted. You know what I mean? He wants to extract assets and those assets go into the legal system, and then the legal system could build a park. Does that make sense? Yeah, kind of, sort of. Not really, but that's the idea. So Trump wants to throw everybody in jail, but also produce money at the same time. So does everybody understand, like, how that works? Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. So Trump's trying to, he wants their money too. He wants the Obamas and the Clintons' money and houses and shit. He wants to take their shit and somehow give it back to the communities. Yes, by building roads or whatever, bridges. I don't know, like dumb shit. Flowers. He also wants flowers everywhere. He's that guy because that's how rich people are. Yeah, when I went up to the golf course over here, which is a shitty-ass piece of shit golf course, they had all brand new flowers. Every year they get brand new flowers. Because people that golf want to look at flowers. See what I'm saying? Like, just dumb shit like that. Like, he wants to take their shit and spend it in the community and, like, give it... Or federally or state. Well, I don't know how it works. It doesn't matter. He doesn't just want the Obamas to go to jail. He wants their money, too, to spend on dumb shit for rich people. No, Trump is trying to build communities. He is. He rebuilt DC's downtown. He repainted. He did all this. He did a lot of shit. It is nice to be down there, probably. Yeah, he did clean up the streets. It was shitty. Yeah. But he did. There's less crime there. It's known over the last couple years. So he did clean up the crime just in that area. So he could do it in another area. Yeah, he plans on doing it in other areas. But they're generating money. When they got Epstein stuff and Diddy stuff, they got money, millions and millions of dollars that were taken, that now belong to the government. Does that make sense? So when Epstein and Diddy got arrested, where'd their money go? Well, they got the lawyer, they got the this. No, their shit got jacked by the government. How much money did Epstein lose? He lost a whole island that belongs to the FBI. An island that the FBI could sell for millions. Whatever. You see what I'm saying? They get their assets. And the government spends those assets. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's about the money, too. What do you think happens to the money When a drug dealer gets busted and they find, you know, $500,000, who gets the money? Well, the cops take some, they steal it, they trade it, whatever. The cops might steal it. Evidence. I would too, probably, if I were a cop. Take some for yourself before you claim the rest of it, right? So, yeah, there was that one cop stealing alcohol during the George Floyd riots. That was hilarious. Yeah, they were remember the George Floyd riots? There was a cop, he was in the liquor store and he was stealing shit. Oh, it was beautiful. I loved it. Oh, I love that video. I love the George Floyd riots. It's way better than the ICE riots. Yeah, George Floyd, I don't know, man. Yeah, but that story's wacky too, but still, they burnt down cities for weeks over that guy in several different states and cities. They were burning shit. Now they were burning buildings, burning streets. Now shit was on fire. Like, nah, shit was exploding and on fire. And the cop goes into this liquor store they caught on fire or whatever. He grabbed a couple bottles and oh yeah, there was that George Floyd riots. But anyways, the police steal money and stuff like that. They're all corrupt too. Trump wants to throw them in jail too or deport them. It doesn't matter if you're here legally. Trump doesn't want the legal ones here either. No, he doesn't. I just read a thing on it. He's like, we're doing background checks on all of them. He's making them reapply for their shit that they already got, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. He's doing a lot of crazy shit. My thoughts on the new battery technology. What do you mean, the lithium ion? Are you talking about lithium ion? Okay, so the lithium ion, I watched a documentary on it. I already watched a documentary. They're enslaving people over this shit. Yeah, so I'm like, hey, Elon Musk, where do you get the lithium ion from for all your robot batteries and all your shit? And he goes, Africa. We enslave African children to get our lithium ion. I guess. That's the truth. I'm not exaggerating shit. I just summed up a whole documentary for you, so you don't have to watch it. You asked, buddies. They enslave African children. I watched the whole documentary. They're like, where is the lithium ion coming from? Africa, bitch. Children are enslaved, forced to work in the armies. Yes, the conditions are disgusting. They're digging in mud and they're doing weird shit with animals and children. It's not like a construction operation in the United States. It's a construction operation in Africa. It's like Blood Diamond. Everything's in Africa. The gold's in Africa. The everything we mine, everything we want is in Africa for whatever fucking reason. Because they can enslave people there. So we could do it the right way, but it costs too much and we have to build roads. But if you're in Africa, you can just enslave the town folk and you're all good, I guess. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Chinese mining, too, in the United States, earlier years, they enslaved Chinese people, and the Chinese people brought a lot of drugs with them, and fireworks, and, like, weird shit. They enslaved them to build the railroads. And then they like brought all their weird shit with them. There's a lot of shit going on. Yeah, these people, the railroad was the same though. You have to understand the lithium ion and the railroad, it's the same concept. It's a different technology and a different time. They were crazy about building this railroad. The railroad, they were crazy rich men. And they're like, we got to build a railroad through the United States. We got to do this. And they were out there doing whatever it took. And they were killing people. They were doing weird shit with people. Yeah. To build this railroad in the United States back in the day. And it's the same with the lithium ion right now, okay? The technology's changed. And Jesus knew this was going to happen. That's why he spoke in parable. He spoke nature. Because that was the only way, because he knew the technology would change. Technology changes, but your concepts don't. So the lithium ion is the railroad. Just 100 years ago. Do you understand? It's the same thing. History repeats, but with more technology. Robots. What's a robot? The Model T. AI is the Model T. Remember Ford Model T? Everybody had to have one. They were in mass production, blah, blah, blah. That's the robot. That's the AI. It just transformed, okay? So it's no longer the Motor T. It's no longer the railroad. It's now the lithium ion. It's now the robot. It's now the AI. Yes, Jesus knew it was going to be this way. That's why he had to build the foundation. He knew it. He's like, it's not going to change. They'll develop more. They'll get more technology, but the same thing repeats. Just with more technology. So you're not going to change in the future. You'll just have more technology. Yeah, you don't get it. You'll be the same. We all will. Yep. Human nature will be human nature. Just with more technology. We'll just have flying cars or whatever. Instead of the Model T, we'll have a flying car. We'll have an airplane or something. Yeah, just use your imagination. Shit ain't going to change. Just technology changes around you. Humans will be humans. A cat will be a cat. A dog will be a dog no matter how much technology you have. If you fly to the moon and back or do this or build a fucking robot or whatever the fuck you people think you're doing here, human nature is not going to change. Jesus saw that. He's like, oh shit, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to die on a cross. And he's like, yeah. He's all, how am I going to get to these people? He's all, how am I going to do this? I got to die on a cross to do this. Yeah, you had to die on a cross to prove a point, buddy. Good job. It started a crusade. The Crusades weren't a lie. The Crusades, but why'd the Crusades happen? Oh, Jesus. If the Crusades didn't happen, they could have hid Jesus. Yeah, from history. It would just been some guy they killed like everybody else. But because there was the crusade after Jesus, because of him, that's why they had to write it in the book, because it doesn't make sense why you had a crusade. Oh, we're just starting to have a crusade. No, you killed Jesus. Then you had a crusade. Jesus knew what he was doing. Jesus started a war. He knew it would start a war. He wanted to. He knew there was going to be a crusade after they kill an innocent man, like the way he did and who he was and how he's a teacher and all this other shit. They knew that they were going to go to war. He knew that they were going to do that. That was the whole point. He's all, oh, you want blood? You take my blood? How many lives were lost during the crusade? How many people got involved? Over one person. Yeah, they couldn't hide him because of the crusade. If the crusade never happened, then who gives a fuck about Jesus? Because you can't hide the amount of dead bodies. That's why. How many people died because of Jesus during the crusade? More than World War II, more than World War III, more than World... Yeah, watch out. And that's when they had swords and shit and they had to chop off people's fucking heads. They didn't have bullets. They had swords where they had to go chop off their fucking heads and arms and shit. And the sword weighed 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40, 50 fucking pounds. With a 50 pounds, 6-foot sword, had to chop off your fucking head in the name of Jesus Christ. You ain't doing that shit, are you? No, fuck no, you ain't. You're all playing video games. It's all just a fucking video game. You guys are boring. Bobby says, "You still talking crazy, lady?" Stop.